guys. Welcome to tonight's Big Brother 23 chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 12.
I'm sure.
Oh. All right. So last time, Christian nominated Whitney and Hannah.
He did.
Whitney was shocked.
She was surprised because she thought that she had a pretty good relationship going with the Kings. And she was even trying to, set up an alliance with them. And they were like, no way. And scene.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not feeling her. They don't believe her. They think she's full of it. I mean, she was basically just trying to cover her ass because she was saying that the Kings need to be split up. But we'll get there.
Of course she was.
We'll get there.
And Hannah's just like, what? Where am I?
Well, no, she knew before. Christian warned her before that she'd probably be going up on the block.
No, I know, but it's like, has Hannah even been playing?
What? Yes!
It doesn't seem like it.
You haven't been watching the feeds every day, but those feeds have been running wild. And Hannah is involved in many game discussions.
Okay.
She's been playing. But Christian warned her ahead of time, you're not my target, even though the target wasn't, really settled on.
Wasn't it, though?
I mean, somewhat. But there were some discussions to be had about it.
All right, well, they had a Kings meeting because they really want to nail down who this target is.
At this point, though, I will say pretty much everyone in the Kings had agreed that Whitney was going to be the target this week, except for Sarah Beth. And Sarah Beth is pissed about it because she wants Hannah out.
She sees what's going on.
Well, she doesn't...
But she doesn't really realize.
I mean, I don't think she knows about the cookout yet, but she sees that Xavier is fighting hard for Hannah to stay, and she sees how happy he is that it's working.
Oh, why? Why is he doing that?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I didn't think I was.
Sarah Beth was quite feisty in this episode.
Yeah.
There were a few feisty people in this episode.
Well, Christian has a meeting with Hannah, and he says, hey, lay low. I'm auditioning voices for the puppet show.
Okay. I'm sorry, Christian, the golden retriever turned human. Mr. Peanut Butter.
Mr. Peanut Butter is exactly right.
Yeah. He was telling Hannah, look, if we were having to vote today, you would be safe. So don't do anything crazy. Just lay low.
Right.
And go with the flow.
Yeah. All right, so Whitney and Xavier. Xavier wants to know, hey,
Well, Whitney's trying to say, I don't know why I'm on the block. I don't know what I did wrong, blah, blah, blah. And Xavier's like, well, we heard from a bunch of people that you said you were going to put Kings up on the block. Is that true? And she's like, no, I never said that. What?
No. Run the receipts.
Yeah. That example was just one of many times that she was talking about the Kings needing to be split up.
Right. Well, then Christian has a meeting with Whitney. And he's all like, hey,
I heard you wanted to split up the Kings.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I didn't.
Well, we have some receipts that Derek F. Said.
I mean, Derek F. threw her under the bus hard this week because he did not want anyone from his team, especially himself, to be going up on the block. So he was like, no, this girl is running around with her blonde hair extensions.
Her $1,400 extensions.
Yeah. The team jokers, they were all throwing the W under the bus.
Yeah.
So
the W.
That's what they called her.
I know. But I never said your name, though.
I mean, she has, though.
Has she said Xavier?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Christian.
No,
she focused mainly on the showmans needing to be split up before.
Right.
But not really Xavier, because Xavier...
I thought we were friends.
She's interested in him.
Oh.
In a romantic way.
She is?
Yeah, Whitney?
I thought they were just friendly.
No, she's been trying to get with him, and he's like, I'm not doing this in this house.
But would he do it outside of the house?
I don't know. I think part of it, too, is he is a professional lawyer man. He doesn't want to be having that on the internet forever.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame him. It's kind of tacky, right? I mean, unless you're really in it to win it. But if you're just looking for a showman's...
I mean, even if it's like a serious thing, like, if you have that type of job...
I wouldn't do anything in the house, but like... Right? Right?
Yeah.
All right, so Brittany challenges... This is the fluff for this episode.
There's a bit of fluff in this episode.
They're all in the pool. Brittany and I forget who else. Was it Ozzy?
I think it was Sarah Beth because they were doing their aerobics
water
class.
aerobics.
Yeah.
And Brittany is like, whoa, Christian can do a backflip.
Wow.
I can't do that, but I can totally do a burpee. I do like 1,000,000 burpees when I'm not doing my karate. So she challenges him to do a backflip after a burpee. And he does freaking 6.
That was insane.
He beasts it.
That was insane.
Good
and
for
then
him.
After that, he did that other like crazy flip, which I don't know if they added sound effects at the end, but it sounded like his ankle was like
crunch.
I was like, ah!
They probably
must have added that,
effects.
right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that was a mistake to be showing off those skills because you're just showing everyone what a strong physical competitor you're going to be.
It's also very, very
dangerous?
risky considering what happened to Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's engaged now.
Oh my God.
All right, well.
Not now.
Azza is not the only one who's crushing on Xavier. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Whitney is too. News to me. And she is jealous of Whitney.
Yeah, because Whitney is trying to make moves. She's always cuddling with Xavier. She's giving him sensual hand massages.
See, I thought he was into it too because when
not
they were
really
in the hammock, when I took over Big Brother, and I
are you ready for a takeover?
Yeah, all I saw was them cuddling in the hammock, up in the HOH room, sitting in the kitchen, talking, eating, spending like so much time together. I thought there was something going on, but then you said no. But now.
Wait, you said before that you didn't think there was something going on. Roll the receipts.
Because you told me there wasn't anything going on because I had texted you and I asked you.
Okay.
I was like, is something going on with these two? No.
Well, because he's like, no. But she would like there to be.
But he seemed into it.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. But Azza does. She is super, super jealous. Right. She's doing the side eye. She's doing the straight on eye. Like, she is not happy with Whitney. And
she wants Whitney out.
She is not ashamed to say that part of this is personal. It's petty. Mm-hmm. She wants Xavier all to herself. Damn, girl.
Is it okay to be petty if you admit that it's petty?
I mean, that's part of the battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least she owns it.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So, Derek X...
Well, wait. Then Azza actually tells Xavier that she has a little schoolgirl crush on him. Oh,
yes, that's right.
And he's just like,
Did he actually tell her, look, I don't want a showman's? Or was he just like...
I don't know. I didn't see the whole conversation for that, but it's interesting because I feel like he doesn't want anything with Azza and Whitney, but he seems very interested and smitten with Alyssa. And I feel like if Alyssa was not with Christian, maybe he would pursue a showman with her.
Whoa,
so it's like a love 5 angle.
So he would break his lawyer stuff for Alyssa. She's just got all the little boys chasing after her, doesn't she?
She does.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, so interesting dynamics here.
Mm-hmm. It's a real quadrangle.
Well, Christian's in the mix too, if the Alyssa's in the mix, so it's like, it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this cast just loves each other. So Derek X wants to win the veto because he's trying to keep his almost showmans safe.
I mean, they haven't really crossed that line into Showmansville yet, but they're definitely a duo working together.
Are they due at any minute?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like they would wait until after the show.
Really?
I mean, who knows? Whatever.
I don't think so.
But anyway, he's like, oh crap, I have 2 teammates up on the block.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them I'm like super tight with. So yeah, he's thinking he does want to use that veto potentially. And
on
then
Hannah.
Oh yeah, he would
but
use
Whitney
it on Hannah and not Whitney.
You know.
Well, of course she wants to be the one that gets saved.
She wants to be the one that gets saved.
Of course.
But does she think that there's any chance that he would use it on her and not Hannah?
Probably not.
Right.
I don't know. But Alyssa would also like to see Derek explain the veto.
Right.
But she wants him to leave the nominations the same.
Oh.
Because she doesn't want Christian to have to get more blood on his hands by putting up a replacement nominee.
And Hannah's going to be safe anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. She would like the nominations to stay the same.
All right, well, it's time to clean up this pig hole.
A little more comic relief.
Yes.
I'm doing the moonwalk.
Whoa.
Azza showing off some dancing skills, and then she wiped out.
This is just like me leaving the school auditorium in high school and falling flat on my face in front of the varsity quarterback. And did he lift me up and save me? Yes, he did.
Oh, well, that was nice.
And did I go? Yes, I did.
I can't imagine you being into the quarterback.
I wasn't into him.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had a crush on him.
No.
Okay, I was going to say that doesn't make sense at all.
No. He was just really, like, beautiful.
Okay.
He was one of those quarterbacks that was like, he had the plasticine syndrome. Like,
Not
he had
for
the
me.
most perfect skin in the world, and he was just like, the only thing you could possibly get him for Christmas was a speck of dust and a wrinkle because he was effing perfect. Exactly.
Moving on.
All right, so it's time to pick players for the veto.
Yes. Get out your lens cap. Christian.
Oh, Christian.
He picked out Claire.
Right.
Next up, Hannah.
Oh, wait, I got to feel around for the house guest choice. Oh, got it.
She did pull out house guest choice.
Well, I'm going to pick Derek X.
Whoa.
To which Hannah said.
You mean Whitney?
To which Whitney said.
Yeah, because she, I guess she was hoping that Derek would use the veto on her, but now that Hannah was the one that picked him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. So then Whitney picked out.
Azza.
Oh! Azza had a lot of screen time in this episode.
My arch nemesis against
Oh, yeah, right? Both
Xavier.
Fighting for Xavier's heart.
Well, she's not going to save me.
Yeah.
All right, so Tiffany says to Hannah, Sarah Beth wants you out.
Ooh, and she was telling Hannah all the deets. Like, Sarah Beth was going hard trying to get you up on the block.
Oh.
Yeah. So Hannah knows about all that now. Kind of awkward.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
So it's time for the POV comp.
Okay.
And there's sand and volleyball stuff out in the backyard.
Yay, Olympics!
And Brittany's just so happy to run out there and not have to worry about playing in the veto and just enjoying watching it.
Oh, Brittany.
Just like the Olympics.
She could not stop talking about being up on the block for 14 days in a row and how horrible it is and no one should have to do that. And
I don't know what would be more exciting. A Brittany
HOH?
Or
her going up again?
Yes.
I know.
Right?
I know. I'm struggling to decide which one would be crazier.
Either one. Make it happen. All right. So you have to play volleyball with yourself.
Oof.
Is that sports masturbation?
No. This is that classic BB competition where you got to roll your ball up a ramp. It comes down the other side and you have to catch it. Throw it back. You got to go back and forth and back and forth.
100 times.
Oof. And if you drop your ball, your counter resets.
Ugh.
That sucks. And they had to go under a net in the middle, too. That's difficult for the tall people.
Yeah. Well, Azza was leading in the beginning.
She was on a roll.
She was doing really well. But then she blew it. She dropped
wiped
her ball.
out. No, she wiped out, too.
Well, as
like
she
going
was
for it.
Yeah.
And apparently she scraped herself up really badly. Like her knees were all torn up.
Ooh. And then let's just cut to the chase. It really came down to Derek X versus Christian. Christian had a slight lead and maintained it the whole time?
Well, he was behind, and then he, like, took over. But, well, wait. He was
though?
behind Azza. He was behind
Yeah.
Azza. But yeah, Derek X was taking the slow and steady approach, but it was a little too slow. So
Yeah, a little bit.
So Christian,
I think he was ahead by like 3 or 4.
yeah, it was only a handful, but Christian won the veto.
Whoa, way to paint that target on your back.
Right?
All right, well,
Did you like Christian being like, "Oh, I guess I got to talk to the HOH"?
that was a little bit corny, but I'm sure
A little self-indulgent.
would almost guarantee you he did not come up with that.
No, he was talking about that himself. That was not just like some diary room prompt.
Oh my God.
That's so sad.
All right, well, Derek says Whitney's going home. Derek X says Whitney's going home.
Well, he freaking blew it because he said that as she was walking by. He was like, "Oh, well, next week Hannah and I are gonna have to be have-nots," and Whitney was like, I might still be here too."
Or not.
Yikes! Still
So
though,
he
that's
apologized.
crappy.
I'll make you any dish you want.
She was pissed.
He's apparently a very good cook, so.
Oh yeah. But she
right.
was pissed, and now this F-up has fueled her fire to try and get that veto used, get Derek up in her place. So she talks to Christian about it, and she's like, "Save me, use the veto on me, put up a bigger target like Derek. He's a big physical competitor. He's
But
your
isn't
competition."
he also like a really good friend of his?
Well, they started recently like working together, the two duos, Hannah and Derek, and then
The
Alyssa and
Showman's
Christian.
Alliance?
It's not like a full-on alliance, but they kind of called like a truce for now. So
Well, it's not exactly a full-on showman's either.
Well,
for
yeah.
Hannah and Derek X. But
yeah, but Christian is like, "No, I'm not doing this." He
right.
told her that he would consider it, but he's not gonna do it.
For dramatic effect. It's time for the POV meeting, and Christian does not use the veto.
It's kind of anticlimactic
anyone.
that they don't like show the speeches anymore.
I know. They just don't have time.
I guess.
So if Whitney survives the eviction, so she says she's going to come out as a whole new Whitney, a brand new Whitney with a renewed vigor for playing the game, and she was going to make it to the end, but
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be an uphill battle for her to stay this week.
yeah.
It's not looking good.
Didn't she actually just want to go home anyway?
I mean, she said that many times. Like, she wants to just go see her kids. She doesn't want to be stuck in jury, so
You'll get your
anyway,
wish.
that's where we're at. So let us know what you guys thought of this episode. We got a low battery situation.
We got to get out of
We
here.
got to go. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, much love.